my Fabe, welcome to MaiMoments, the best channel for makeup and hair tutorial and also products review. Today is going to be a different spin where I'm going to do a clown makeup. Usually my preferred makeup is more bright, rainbow, and something glitter, something cute. But since it's Halloween month, we definitely have to get into those darkness of night. And so that's why I'm going to pick clown. And I'm still going to look glam and sexy. So the products we need is 39L Hit the Light by Morphe paired with the Path McGrath mini palette. So let's get started. So before I'm getting started, as religiously, I have to apply some moisturizers or hydration or cream to make my skin more soft and absorbent whenever I apply my foundations, and it's not going to flake throughout the day. So this is a very critical whenever we are applying makeup in order to look flawless. So this sense right here took me back whenever I went to Singapore after I graduated my master, and I went to a orchid garden at Singapore. It's so amazing. If you have a chance to visit at Singapore, I definitely highly recommend you to go there. It's more than thousands of orchid. It's so amazing, so beautiful, and there was one in particular smelled like chocolate chips cookie. I don't know how they do it, but it's so amazing. Another one smelled exactly like vanilla, and I know there's probably more to smell in different scents, but I mean, there were so many that I cannot stop every single one till I just smell it out. So putting on makeup, there's a lot of chemicals, so you have to prep your skin as much as you could and try to give your skin much nutrients as is needed before we enter into the harsh chemical. Next, I'm going to apply the Porefessionals all over my face just to make sure that it's going to be smooth and covering my pores. So next, I'm going to apply foundation. So if you have watched my channels, you're probably like, okay, that's interesting. Usually she starts with her eyes. Today, my makeup going to be like all over my face, so I think it's better just to prep and getting the base out of the way. So we have to apply foundations. I'm applying Urban Decay Eyeshadows primers before I'm going to color in the eyeshadows. This is definitely going to help my eye not crease, and also it's a barrier between the bright red and also dark black colors. Let's have some fun. Starting with the bright red, I'm going to blend out my imaginary crease line. If you have a crease line, then you can definitely do above it, or you can actually just create one. Think that you are going to do like in oval shapes of your eyes, and we are going to blend back and forth, making sure taking out all those harsh lines. As far as the red colors, I noticed that it's pretty hard to blend compared to any other colors because the hardest ingredients into formulating the colors will be red and pink. So as I have noticed, it's not going to be smooth as you wish, but definitely if you're going to blend it out, it will able to blend out itself. Just letting you know, I pick up a different brush, which is a smaller size. Picking up this black right here, I'm going to start from the outer corner of my eyes and creating a line under the red colors, and to intensify the colors. Also, I want to be smooth and blend it in. The technique here is you using a windshield motions and really dig in that edge and just blend it out until you are fully satisfied. And lastly, I'm going to connect like a V shapes at the end of my eyes to have some connections. Picking up this color red, I'm going to blend it out and creating a triangle underneath my eye. I have to admit, the skin underneath your eye is kind of hard to blend because it keeps shifting around everywhere. So be gentle and be patient because we don't want to create more wrinkle. I'm going to use this detail brush dipped in this color black, starting from the middle of my bottom lid, and I'm going to draw like a black eyeliners, but I'm going to imitate this teardrop, so I'm just going to draw it straight downward. And just really be careful with this because you can easily mess it up. I also try with a liquid black eyeliners, it go horrible. So trust me, this is the best method because I have tried so many different ones. I think it's a perfect ending, so I'm going to draw a oval shapes or a teardrop shapes, whatever you want. I apologize for my camera placements because you cannot see, and I'm just going to draw a straight line on top that could be compared toward the bottom, and I'm going to connect the line like a triangle shapes, and I'm going to pick up a different thinner brushes to actually creating the line on top like this. If you wonder what this kind of detail brush is, it's from Morphe 250. It's so great and perfect for detail. To cut crease, I'm going to use this Tarte Shape Tape, this in a color light neutral. Starting from the middle of my eyelid, I'm going to shape out the desired shape that I want. And make sure that you're not going to cover the black because we definitely want to see it there. And build the colors gradually and also shaping it out. Moving on, the colors that I'm going to pick up is this beautiful yellow right here. This is from the Pat McGrath mini palette. It's absolutely amazing, so beautiful and reflective whenever I'm turning left to right, and it's have a duochrome in there and it's amazing, such a great texture. For the corner of my eyes, I'm going to use this Nikkitutorial Highlighters, and I'm going to pop it right there for an opening eye effect. Also, I'm going to place it right under my eyes. This is going to illustrate a teardrops effect. It's pretty cool illusions whenever you see afar. I did have to go back and intensify the black colors because the highlighters definitely like explain everywhere, so I want everything to be neat as possible. That's why I'm using this detail brush and using this black to color it in. For black eyeliners, I'm going to draw a cat eye, so starting from the end and gradually connecting the dot. I'm using a Stila black eyeliners. This is really great and smooth and also very pigmented. So if you are not a type of person that like liquid, then definitely this is not for you. But if you really love liquid eyeliner, this is a very positions liners. When you are doing your own makeup, if you need to go back and intensify the colors or fix something, you are definitely welcome to do it. And for me, I definitely want to intensify the red. Pop in your favorite false eyelashes, then add some mascara, then you're done. So I just finished this side. I'm going to work my other sides and I'll be right back. Instead of using a red lipstick, I'm going to use this lip liner. It's such a beautiful red matte colors, and I'm going to shape out my cupid bow, and I want it to be precise and perfect, and I'm going to color it in and make sure at the edge of your mouth we are going to target that. Usually I forgot it all the time. I'd rather use a lip liner to create a perfect red colors rather use a red lipstick because this is going to stay much longer in comparison to a lipstick. I'm going to draw a cute little heart on my nose. If you are wearing this, especially with a white colors, be careful because this red does transfer because it's a different surface that you are drawing in. On your lips, it's have a different texture, but on your nose, it's so easy to glide and fade it and smear, so be extremely careful. I definitely want to add some structure and dimension to my heart, so I'm going to outline with black just to make sure that you are working slow and steady with this because it's so easy to mess up. With the same brush and also colors, I'm going to draw out my cupid bow and also the line of my lips. And I apologize for advance the angle of my cameras, but I'm going to draw a smiling face. So definitely I'm going to drag out my lips just to make even scarier and also intense. So I'm going to fill it in with the colors black. You probably noticed that I used eyeshadows instead of liquid eyeliners. If you are going to party this all night, I do recommend for you to use a liquid eyeliners so you can definitely eat and party the night away. When it's come to eyeshadows, it would definitely smear and go everywhere in your clothes if you accidentally touch your face. Grabbing a white liquid eyeliner, I'm going to highlight my teardrop just to create those reflections like I am crying. I'm going to highlight the heart, so I'm going to draw this shape right here. Also adding a dot on the other side to create the reflections. I'm also trying to add some highlight on my lips, and oh my gosh, my mirror just basically covered the whole process, but here, what it should look like. Using Stila black liquid eyeliners, I'm going to cut off of my nose. This is going to make illusions that have a smaller and like a button nose. So instead of getting surgery, we definitely able to fake a tall bridge nose using a Hoola Benefit bronzer to shape out my taller nose. And this is great illusions because it's the highlight against the shadows, so it will make illusions that is way taller than it is. I just want to let you know I barely shaded on and gradually it's built up the colors. I don't want it too much packed it on once. I just want to make sure it is shaded in gently and blended in really well. So working on my left side, I turn my head all weird and stuff because I just want to make sure it's even in comparison to my right side. And if you do something weird and awkward, just try to turn your head to that direction. So my face structure, my nose is not the best, and so it's pretty wide. That's why I went and cut it off right here. And if you have a small button nose, then definitely you can just draw on the outer flare of your nose. But if your nose is similar to mine, doing like this is creating an image of that you have a smaller nose, and if you turn on an angle, it looks like you have a nose pierce. So it's pretty cool. I mean, every angle, and even for Halloween, you don't have to create such a beautiful image. You can definitely make it very messy, but for me, I want to look more elegant, sexy, and glam clown. That's different. But if you want to create a messy, just go for it. I mean, there's no right and wrong to makeup when it's come to Halloween especially, and even a normal day makeup. Do whatever you feel comfortable, whatever make you happy. That's all it matters. Okay, so I'm going to apply Nars. This does come packed in punch, so I'm just going to lightly blend it in. For highlighters, I'm going to use a Nikkitutorial Highlighters, and I'm going to use a large fluffy blending brush to blend the color out, and I'm softly going to blend it. You don't have to use so much. I definitely want to add a highlight to my nose bridge using this angle brushes and drawing a line straight down using my hand to blend it out softly. I definitely want the color to be there, so I'm not going to try to erase it. Okay, let's finish with a setting spray. By the way, this is a matte solution in here. I just put it in this bottle because the mist is amazing. But with this amazing makeup right here, I definitely want to pair with a prescription glasses which will enhance my look, and I want it to be sexy and also fashionable. This was sent to me by abbyglasses.com. Thank you so much. I am in love with this glasses, and as you can see, there's a glare, so I'm gonna take that out. But let me talk about this glasses here. The reason why I like this glasses is because it's pretty well made, and also the shape inside fit perfectly with my face frame, and mine is like a circle to a oval, and I really enjoy the rim because the color of it is rose gold, and that's what I pick whenever I wear my jewelry. And the pink transparency make it so fashionable. And do you see this nose bridge? If you wear makeup, I recommend you to get some like this because it's not going to rub off your makeup or going to leave you a mark. This is not the only glasses that you can pick from. There's so much variety, different designs, shape inside that going to meet your desire. Check out at abbyglasses.com. Also, I think it's a great way to save money rather than ordering your glasses at the glasses center, because it happened to me once where I basically regret. But I would not do that if I have known to get prescriptions from the doctors and order online. It will ship right into your door, so definitely check that out. And I hope you enjoyed this video right here. There's another 2 videos waiting for you to click on. Also click subscribe, ring the bell for more notifications, and as always, Love yourself, stay motivated, peace out.